Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night, my friends, and I am back. We're going to jump right on back into some more Grim Dawn from last week. I'm just, I don't know what's going on with Caster Labs here, but it's like the chat has just died and not refreshed for a very, very long time. I don't know what has happened with that. Anyway, that's why I'm just like, I need to finish my streamer bot thing because it's just driving me a little bit batty now. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all healthy and happy and all of those things. I am wrapping up the week myself here. Got a nice 4-day weekend here, which I was a happy accident. I had to go to the mechanic, auto mechanic, tomorrow anyway, so I was like, oh, I'll just take the day off, and then didn't realize that I got Monday off too. That's now a federal holiday thing, so awesome. So it was a little happy accident for me. All right, let's see if we can do some more damage here in Grim Dawn. So off camera, I did a little bit of grinding. I did a little bit of reputation grinding off camera. So we are now, I think we're now respected. Was it respected? No. Okay. Where was it at? Finally, okay. Yeah, the Rovers. We're honored with the Rovers, and I bought their bonus reputation majigger thingy. And then I believe, yeah, Devil's Crossing were also now honored. But I don't have enough money to buy their reputation boost stuff right now, so I'm a little short on the cash, as you can see. But everything's going pretty good there. I did at some point go through and I redid some of my devotions here. I think I picked slightly better ones. It's hard to tell. I do have this one here. I do have the Scorpion here. And in fact, this Scorpion Sting is up to level 5 right now, with the experience that I've gained with it. So I have that bound at least. And then I went into Inquisitor, and I took a lot of the Inquisitor stuff off that I wasn't using, and I just put stuff back into some passives here, and then I went over to Demolitionist, and I kind of moved some things around in here too, to stuff that I was using. So we've got stuff under like Temper now and Demon Fire. I bumped this up to 20 here. So we got Ulzin's Wrath and a few other things that we get just kind of bonuses for and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'm doing more damage, but I'm at least doing as much damage as I was previously. So I've been kind of testing it out a little bit, and so far so good on there. All right. We want to, is my inventory? Oh, we have some things to read first. Let's do this. I have successfully infiltrated the fort as you commanded. It is ironic that the commander of this garrison is one of the weakest minds I've ever encountered. There is so much turmoil and fear that resides within him. It was easy to manipulate and overwhelm. While I do have full control over his body, there's something in the region that tampers with direct communication, something tainted and ancient. Anything capable of such an act demands further investigation. I write this correspondence in the meantime so that another may look into this matter. Fort Icon has proven to be a challenge for us, and now I understand why. The vast stores of weapons and war machines the humans have amassed is staggering. It is a wonder that they have not exterminated themselves in their endless pursuit of warfare and self-destruction. Nevertheless, everything moves according to our grand plans. I have already taken steps to sabotage their armory and planted evidence leading to several deserters. Nobody suspects my involvement. But the main reason I have deemed it necessary to report to you comes from a most unexpected discovery. The anomaly, the revealer of secrets, walks among these humans, and even now shares with them our plans. We have since adjusted our projections in this region, ensuring that anything the anomaly reveals is of no use to the humans, but its knowledge of our ways could still prove detrimental to our success in this world. For now, I have begun sowing the seeds of distrust about the anomaly to the human. Their fear is so great that they had it moved to the prison where it remains. Once my sabotage is complete and the gates are open, Fort Icon will fall. Then we could deal with the traitor as is fitting of such unprecedented betrayal. Sorry. This one. Icon reports. After the explosion that destroyed the armory, I went back over this past week's reports and compiled this collection of excerpts which I found to be relevant. They're pulled together and arranged in order of events that took place. I do this in hopes that it will illuminate how this has happened and raise the questions of what might be done to avoid future attacks like this. That is, assuming we survive. Report 1. Report from the north wall. Night watch. While patrolling the upper wall, I witnessed a soldier enter the armory. I would not make note of it except that he appeared to have been looking around the courtyard to make sure none could see him as he entered the gated door. The torches were out in that area of the courtyard, so it was impossible for me to say who it was. Report from the officer of the watch. Several men have gone missing, and we suspect that they have deserted. A complete search of the fort and surrounding areas has ended with no sign on them. However, the scouts have found no sign of tracks and have concluded the men never left the fort. Report from the Master of Arms. I have discovered 10 small casks and 5 large casks of black powder missing. It's difficult to account for the missing supply since only 5 people in the entire fort have access to the keys that would open the black powder storage. Commander Lucius headed the search himself after receiving the worrying report. Starting from the bottom levels all the way to the top of the towers, nothing was found. Armory explosion. This is my final report on the massive explosion that has destroyed the north courtyard and is intended to be read with the compiled notes pulled together from a past week. With the intent of establishing a damage report and a death toll, I assembled a squad of soldiers and led them into the shattered depths below Fort Icon. The explosion appears to have blown down into the sewers, making the smell in the armory ungodly. That in and of itself has made it almost impossible to go down there. The plumes of smoke reduced our vision and choked the air. Crumbling walls, supports, and floors were in constant danger of additional collapse. The explosion appears to have been centered on a single large support below the armory. At the bottom of the devastation, we found several dead men, charred almost beyond recognition. They appear to be the men who went missing earlier this week. My investigation indicates that the missing men were using the stolen black powder to make an opening into the sewers to make their escape. In closing of this report, I'd like to raise two concerns. The first is, one of the men was an explosives expert and should have been aware of the destructive potential of so much powder. By itself, I wouldn't give this detail a second thought, if not for my second concern. Another of the men has been with the Black Legion for nearly 8 years with no signs of dissent or disagreement with command. In fact, he was due for promotion to a commanding position soon. Something doesn't fit here. The tale that is painted indicates sabotage from within, but who would go to such lengths to frame these men? Without more information, I cannot say with certainty what is going on, but my gut tells me that there's more at play here than it first appears. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so we got to go into the prison, right? So we were at Fort Icon. Oh, also, I meant to mention, so the reason I went and got honored status with the Rovers is because you'll recall, if I look at the map here, there's this desecrated shrine over here that we couldn't interact with. And it was starting to bug me a little bit. So I looked online, and it turns out that this is part of a quest line. And that quest line you can see over on the right hand side here, the Rawari Legacy. Basically, we have to find a runed stone of Modrigan, find a spirit of Modrigan, and collect ancient hearts. So we already had the ancient hearts. I found the runed stone of Modrigan that was in the hills area, or the Astrakarn Hills area, or whatever it's called. Astrakarn Valley, that kind of area. I think it was up in here somewhere. So I found that. The Spirit of Modrigan, from what I understand, is in the next area that we have to go into, which is what is the name of that place? The Plains of Strife. So we got that. So that's what was going on there, and that's why I couldn't interact with that shrine. So that's why I, off camera, did a bunch of bounties and stuff to get enough reputation gain to get that quest from the Rawari, because you need to be honored reputation with them to get it. And then they gave me the quest, and then I was able to do the doobie-doo, as it were. So where's the oh, there it is. I walked right past it. Ooh, this guy is hurting me aplenty here. So I need a little extra cash anyway to get some stuff to buy. There we go.
My, what a curiosity you are.
What is this? A human? And yet not. There's an aura about you, stranger, but I cannot sense the spirit. Tell me, What fate has befallen you? I was possessed by an ethereal, but it left me at the hangman's noose. What a marvel you are! They say that to become one with an ethereal must lose all that defines you, but it seems there's more to the mystery than rumor lets on. The Aether holds many secrets, but few are held from me. There are those who fear such power, but that is why you're here, no? Um, why should I trust you? I assure you, I came to the Legion with the full intent of helping them battle against the ethereal invasion. My information has already saved many lives, but Captain Reeve and the others refuse to see it. You join them in condemning me for what I do as well? Very well, I will defy Reeve. Wonderful. Now that we've put this unpleasantness behind us, I was hoping you could hear me out. Nobody in the Legion will help me, but perhaps you will be more understanding? Oh, I took 250 hit from the Black Legion reputation, but outcast reputation. So what's wrong? With all the commotion during the ethereal attack, I'm afraid that most of my personal stores were damaged or even destroyed. If I am to continue my work here, I must have another ancient heart, blood of Chthon, and tainted brain matter. They are pivotal to my research, but acquiring them on my own is simply out of the question for this old crone. Would you be so kind as to gather these materials for me? I have the objects you require. Oh, I gotta collect another ancient heart, though, for the other legacy thing, but that's alright. Oh, wow. Every time I do something for them, I'm losing Black Legion reputation. That's fun. That's fun. Have you ever heard the tale of the great beast, Baranath? No, but I'd like to hear it. It is a legend as old as time, it seems, with countless retellings of different heroes and sometimes even different creatures. In each of them, a great hero tracks down a monster that's been tormenting local villages. The hunt takes the hero 10 long years through forgotten lands and to far-off shores, but it always ends atop a mountain where Baranath is impaled upon a sphere of bone. The beast plummets from the peak, and with its spilled blood were born the fiends and monsters we dread to this day. The details are muddled in folklore, but one fact remains constant. Baranath once lived. To have a piece of such ancient lineage could prove useful to my spell work, and I believe I know where one such spawn of Baranath dwells. The people of Burwich call it Kala's Ka, the Bone Hunter. It hunts within the area called East Marsh, but makes its dwelling up in the crags. Track down this creature for me and slay it, then harvest one of its fangs and bring it to me. Alright. Sure. And tolerate it. I am merely tolerated. What does that come in? I see. Okay. Interesting. Alright. This is an interesting little area. Acquire a fang of the Bone Hunter, bring the fang to Anasteria. So that was in wait, where was that at? Oh, in an area near Burwich, known as East March. Oh, Burwich. Wow, that's all the way over the other side here. Yeah, East Marsh is over there. Wow, that's okay. We're going like way down in levels here. Do I have an easy way to there? I don't think I do, but let's I can go to the village. See if I can figure out where. I guess the marsh would be over here because I never really fully explored this. there now. Oh, you know why I didn't explore this? Off camera, I just remembered. Off camera, I repaired this bridge and then said, oh, this is dangerous domain over here. I'll hold on until I'm streaming to go through this. So, there we go. That explains that a little bit. I don't know if this is the correct way to go, but I'm going to take a look around anyway. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Devotion has ranked up. Okay. Yeah, we're still pretty much melting the enemies here. I mean, this feels like a marsh area to me, from just the looks of it. Yeah, this is East Marsh. Okay. So, hey, I went the right way to begin with. That's Bailey over there. Oof, he's actually managing to hit me and hurt me.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, it's like there's a weird... It's like with the health there. Whatever he's hitting me with. I couldn't get the... couldn't get a heal off there. It was still on cooldown. Alright. Around here, make sure we get all of the map uncovered. At least once. That out. More stuff up there. I'm gonna see. Let's come down here. Try to finish what we started. There we go. Cool. Reputation boost and I didn't get the thing they wanted. Was that not the guy I was supposed to go after? Bone Hunter. Oh, Kalaska, the Bone Hunter. Got it. That was just another. That was just another hero. Enemy hero. Something else. It's just hitting me for just chunking my life there. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. We have up here, it's a little camp, eh? A Plague Water Troll, huh? I made a full circuit here. Looks like I have. Still a spot up there, and a spot up there, and something definitely over there. Oh, here's something. So, just a programming note though. My intention with ARPG Thursday was to not only play ARPGs but to kind of rotate them a little bit here and there too. I do want to finish Grim Dawn. We're still a long way away from that. There's a lot of DLCs and stuff that we're going to go through. But I am thinking of potentially next week playing through Torchlight 1, because it's been a while since I've played it, and I don't think I've ever played it on stream. I've played Torchlight 2 on stream, but not 1, and so I kind of want to just revisit it. I just having a hankering for it. And if I remember correctly, it's not a very long game. Like it was only like 4 or 5 hour long game, I think. Not including maybe side content and stuff. So I'm not predicting it'll be more than say like a week or so. Maybe 2 Thursdays in a row or something. But yeah, it's not going to be, as far as I remember, it's not a very long playthrough. So I may do that just to switch it up just a tiny bit. Nothing crazy. I'm still, like I said, still very much enjoying this game and do want to finish it. But I also kind of like to maintain some kind of variety too. And then when we do eventually finish Grim Dawn here, or at least finish our first playthrough of Grim Dawn anyway, because I very much will probably do like a New Game Plus kind of thing with it, because I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Will be I think I'll be looking at maybe Diablo 4 next, like doing the main, or doing whatever the season content is, which I assume the seasons run like anything else. Like you still have the main story and stuff. It's just there's also some seasonal things to do. So I intend on doing that maybe next as the next big playthrough, because I know that one's going to take a decent amount of time to go through. So there's that. As far as main content on the channel, I am debating, like, we finished Indiana Jones and the Great Circle last night, which I wasn't expecting. I thought that would go maybe a little bit longer, but I mean, I'm happy that we finished it because it was good and I enjoyed it. And even though I didn't do all the side content, we did all the side adventures that mattered, I think. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But that also means that frees me up to get something else going. And I've been really thinking of maybe going back down to like two games plus. Well, it's really, we're at 4 games a week right now, right? So let's go down to 3 games a week, where we still have RPG Thursday as we always do. But I may only do I may only do one other game. Well, I guess that would get it down to 2, right? Not. So I'm at 4 now, right? No, 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, I'm at 3 games now a week. I might go down to 2. I haven't really decided yet. This coming week there's a game that I found. It's a little indie game that I found that's in early access that I'm enjoying, and so I kind of want to do that. And I also want to kind of move Moonstone Island to be like the main game, so that'll be like Tuesday and Wednesday, because we can definitely get more time into that and sort of make progress in that as we're going. But there's stuff down here. Oh, there's a path down there. Okay. So I don't know. I'm still kind of debating it, because the thing is, I'd like to be a little bit more, I guess, slightly more timely with stuff. Like, I'd like to get more games done per year. Not because I'm in any kind of race or anything like that, but just because there's so many out there. There's so many in my library that I want to get to that I haven't gotten to, that I kind of feel like it would be better if I sort of focused a little bit more and really got through things. But I don't know. I don't know yet. Just something I am thinking about. Got them down. Let's see what this totem throws at us. Holy crap. There we go. That was a decent challenge. Some blueprints here too. What we got? Learned how to craft blight. And learned how to craft desolation. Okay, that's good. Muddy note. Oh, lore master collects 70 lore notes. Hey, there we go. Muddy notes. Blasted bridge south out of town seems to have collapsed. Figured I'd try my luck through the marshes. Damn, was that a poor decision. Now the wagon is stuck in this fetid bog, and I'm stuck right here with it. Half a ton of gold and gems in the back, enough for a king's ransom. I still can't believe my fortunes. The owner of the jewelry shop just left it abandoned, and somehow nobody else got the idea before me to break in there. Of course, that all might be for nothing now, as it's just sinking into the mud. If it sinks any further, the horse will end up pulled in with it. I'll have to do something, and fast. I need to find some help. Surely others have fled in this direction. A few gems should smooth over the conversation. I could see the light of a campfire not too far off. Couldn't make out a word they're saying, sound like a foreign language, but I'm sure we can come to an agreement. Who doesn't understand the common language of gold and gemstones? I'm going to see who they are and if they can help me get unstuck. I could smell cooking pork too. Maybe they wouldn't mind sharing a bit? Unknown. Greedy bastards is what he was. A greedy, greedy bastard. Ooh, we got another one there. Got Galise the Ruthless. Ooh, ow, that hurts. I guess I gotta get some physical resistance because I got 0% exactly. Ouch, stop that. Finally, damn. All right. Got that. Some iron bits here. Scavenge plating. So I haven't found this guy yet. What do we got here? 62,000 experience till next level. And that's all as far as we can go this way. So I guess this dude is up in the corner there somewhere. What the? He's gonna be up in this like corner up here somewhere, maybe, or over in here. Yeah, one way or the other, we gotta go across that bridge. Okay. What's up here? Oh, Craig's Crags. All right, so I want to stay in the marsh right now, just because I want to get this quest thing. Oh, we're still in Craig's Crags here? Okay. I guess we can do this Forsaken Savage Totem here. Go. Tempest of the Void. Alright, so learned how to craft Ancestor. Okay, so we're too far over then, because I still need to find, oh, I wonder if, I think that's an area that I haven't gone in yet, I think. I didn't even notice that I crossed over to, I didn't notice that this bridge crossed me over to another area because it's still dangerous domain still. Oh, hello. There's a hidden chest back there. Down this way. Just have to go like right to left here and make sure I've gotten everything. And here we go, over here. I say. Where's this guy at? Still gotta find this bone hunter dude ham here. I don't know where they're at. Is this still East Marsh here? Yeah. Unless I killed them and the fang dropped somewhere, but you would think I would see it if it dropped somewhere. I think it'd be very visible. Yeah, so that's too far. Okay. There were things down below there. I don't know if I can get down to there, though. Yeah, where the heck is this, this Monstar at? Back there again. I don't see anywhere unless it's, well, there is a bridge up there. I don't know if that's still part of East Marsh or not, but I guess we'll find out. It's the only place I haven't gone yet. I can tell anyway. Wait, what is this? Marked stone sealed by Eldritch forces. Okay, so that's another probably quest thing. Like a faction quest thing. Yeah, this is still East Marsh. Alright. Norwich Cathedral. This is a thing. we go. Got him. Gift of Chthon. Mutation bonuses. I imagine that was going to be like a bounty mission or something, which I can't do any with them yet. Okay. Oh, this is still... Wow, that's funny. This is considered East Marsh. This is considered the cathedral. When killing the cult of Chthon. So we're getting chthonic seals. Okay. Nice. And some 51s here. Did I uncover this little... I think there's a little spot in the middle here I haven't done. Yeah, definitely is. Still no big boss man yet. Alright, so that's where we came in there. Is that a... I don't think that's a thing there, but let's just look. Anyway. I don't think I can go any further down that way. But it definitely looks like there's a... Well, I can see that there's land over here. I don't know if that's... I mean, there's land around these parts, too, that you can't get to. So I don't know if that's... Like, it's a darker green color, so... I get the feeling it's not something I can get to. I mean, where else could this guy be? I mean, the cathedral seems like it would be a spot where this guy might hide. Oh, I got a straggler here. But I didn't see anything like... Was there like a basement or anything here? No, I don't see anything. Hmm. Okay. So where else would I go to find this? Oh, there's a spot over here, but that's the crags, right? So that's not it. Huh. One of them, a fiend known as Callus Ka, the Bone Hunter, dwells in an area near Burwich known as East Marsh. Track down and slay this creature, harvest one of the beast's fangs, and deliver it to Anastasia for Icon prison. I mean, it specifically says East Marsh here. But I'm a little bit stumped as to where else to look. So it looks to me like I've hit the whole map. It's all accounted for. Oh, there is one maybe section right there that I didn't look at, but it's kind of hard to tell. And it's not anything. I don't see any caves or anything either. All around this area. Unless it just doesn't... Unless it's like not a guaranteed drop for some reason, but that would be weird because everything up to this point, that was a quest objective, has been a 100% drop. Or at least it seemed that way anyway. I mean, is it possible I killed the guy and I just left it on the ground somewhere? Not realizing it. You see, we're out of East Marsh there. Up that way. And worst comes worst, I jump into the main menu and jump back into game, and that will respawn everything. It's definitely not that way. Yeah, I'm a little stumped here. I wonder. And even if I had dropped it on the ground and not picked it up, it would have probably shown up as a star in the mini map. There. So what is this? Wrath of the Beast. Let me just look at the walkthrough here. Grim Dawn. Wrath of the Beast. Can be found. Oh, can be found atop Craig's Crags. Not in East Marsh, like she said. Okay. I mean, makes sense. We've gone everywhere here. Alrighty then. Get back on up there again. Like, I know that this passed through the other one. I'm just trying to get lost here. one way or the other here. That journal page. We've looped around. Oh, there's only one more big path there. Well, there we go. The Bone Hunter. Go. Got it. Bang of the Bone Hunter. That's what we need. Shadow Spine Enforcer. And another blueprint. A ruined shrine. We can offer up that and get a devotion point. Nice. A bunch of things. All at once. I like it. Okay, so let me see something here. Devotion point. So where was I going next? I was trying to go down towards the green stuff here. So spider, cunning and defensive ability, casting speed, offensive ability. Bonus to pets. And what's this one up here? Bat vitality damage, 3% of attack damage converted to health, which I kind of think is going to be pretty darn good. Plus 10 defensive ability. And then you get twin fangs. Elemental damage, energy, defensive ability. Health and energy, aether resistance, elemental damage. So this is the, if I do the scorpion here, this is the last star in the scorpion I need. 30% poison damage with 30% increased duration. That gets me to elemental damage and defensive ability. Elemental damage, defensive ability, physique, elemental resistance, elemental damage. Offensive ability. health there. That's pet stuff. Casting speed. I could use though is some. I mean, +8 defensive ability is probably good in physique, but I could use a like. Hunger, spirit defensive ability. There's also piercing damage and armor, which piercing damage might just help in general. Then this has got defensive ability, elemental resistance, energy regen, and then physical resistance at the end of this one. So, you know what? Maybe I'll go that way. Let's do that. Piercing and armor. And we haven't leveled up yet. How much do we have to the next level? 22,000. We need to the next level. Okay, so let's turn this quest in. We've done that. Have you slain him? Yes. Here's its fang. We're now friendly with the outcasts. Plus 1,000 outcast reputation. Wow. Okay. Creature you felled must have been quite formidable to be armed with such a fang. I thank you for this. Come back and speak when you can sometime. All right. How about now? My only friend in this accursed sport has returned. Perhaps you'll aid an old crone in her search for answers. So what do you need? It's believed that the Arcovians had access to powerful divination magic, but the technique became lost when their civilization succumbed to the necromancer's curse. I believe that we could recover this practice with the right information. A tome known as the Archive of Fates Untold is in the possession of an Arcovian named the Shade of Elnadrin. You must enter the Steps of Torment in the Broken Hills, cross the ancient gates, and banish Eldrin. Acquire his tome and bring it back to me. Okay. That's another area that we've already been in once before. So, okay, interesting. Still have to make sure I want to maintain my oh, that's interesting. Oh, I have the wrong thing selected? Wait. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't have anything at friendly? Or this drudge doesn't have anything at friendly or at respected. Only at honored. Okay. To get the writ. 46,000 iron bits. Yeah, I want to make sure that I still stay in good rep with the Black Legion as well. You know, just because. So I need to collect another ancient heart. We don't have to worry about that right now. Let's go and do the let's go to the north here and do our thing that we have to do. Where is the... Yeah, we'll just go through the exit here and get to the whatever it was, plains of whatever. What's it called? Plains of Strife. Yeah, get there. The Plains of Dudeham. Go. Got them down. Hopefully we'll level pretty soon. That would be nice. Iron bits over there. And some more. Oh, that didn't go very far. Oh, there's level 49. Nice. What act am I in? I am in, I believe Act 4. Yeah, so I'm at the Plains of Strife here. I just finished the Fort Icon stuff. So I believe it's the last act of the main story. So like, because there's I think there's like 6 acts altogether with all the DLCs. So yeah, I believe that's where we're at. Okay, so actually I leveled up there. It's available. What do I want to do? Pyromancy, physical damage, pierce damage, internal trauma damage, retaliation, defensive ability. I mean, that's good. Demon Fire, Caster Bomb. I kind of want to do the passives here if I can. Fire Strike. Can't do any more in that. Explosive Strike. Alright, that's done for Flame Touched. There we go. That seems pretty good right now. That seems pretty good. Okay. Some iron bits there. keep showing up. Keep killing them. It's Black Legion there. Helping them retake the area. Alright, so far so good. We'll wrap around up top here, make sure we see all that the map has to offer. Oh, we got another one of these things. Luckily, I'm keeping it at range. Those ethereal obelisks. Basically the War of the Worlds things. Ooh, man, somebody is really hurting me there. Jeez Louise. Yeah, something. Wow, somebody's hitting me from like a distance or something. I don't know what's going on there. I don't even see what I'm getting hit by. Oh, there's a rift there. Okay, so I know I have to go into the rift to get the one piece of one of the pieces of this thing that we need. Whoops. So we can go do that. Let's hop on in there. Whoop, let's take these guys out first. All right, hop on in. To the Forsaken Wastes. Hero killed? Nice. Got reputation with the Outcast and with Kaiman's Chosen, so why not buy one get one free? Oops, that is not very effective. Destroy all of these things. Let none survive. Destroy the abominations upon nature. Hey, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Ooh, get out of there. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Just relaxing with some mindless enemy slaying on this Thursday evening. There we go. Man, there's a part of me that, like, you know, I'm definitely, you know, I'm trying to learn how to, you know, make games and stuff. And there's a spirit that we need. And there's a part of me, like, you know, I'm looking at like 3D and stuff. And, you know, I had an idea to do space stuff, which I've wanted to do for a long time. So, you know, I'm sticking to that. But there's also a piece of my brain that's kind of like, wouldn't it be interesting to, you know, since I like ARPGs so much, wouldn't it be interesting to make an ARPG that was basically like almost Elder Scrolls like, but from an ARPG, like a top-down ARPG perspective, with, you know, still having quest lines that are deeper than what you would normally get in an ARPG and all that stuff. That would be kind of interesting. It'd certainly be probably less of a technical hurdle than the 3D stuff that I'm trying to do, but, you know, I am trying to learn, and it would be nice to learn the big stuff. You know what I mean? Spend some time on the big stuff. Also, what's got me on that path too is I discovered that there's a project out there called Forge Magic or something like that. And it's completely written in Java using libgdx. And it's basically, if you remember the Magic the Gathering game from the DOS days, where you could walk around Chandelar and you would get into various battles with mages and stuff, and then each battle was like a game of Magic and stuff. It was a single player game. Well, they basically have that. They have like an adventure mode in this thing that basically does something very similar. And it's, you know, their primary focus is like to emulate Magic the Gathering. But they have that little adventure mode part of it, and it looks pretty interesting. And I actually started to follow their GitHub, which is very active. I'm getting tons of email from following it. And I've been thinking about, like, could I contribute to that? Because they're doing like Java 17 and stuff, but it's a project that's been around for something like 10 to 14 years or something like that, somewhere around that line. So I imagine they probably, even though they're up to Java 17, which is fairly recent, I imagine they probably still have a lot of like legacy code in there and stuff that they might want to refactor. And the other thing is, they don't they don't make use of like the newer tools that allow you to compile your code down and have the JVM baked in and stuff. So you have to like, it's old school where you have to download Java and make sure you have the right version and all that stuff separately. Um, so they could probably benefit from having, looking at the installer stuff that I've been looking at for for my stuff, and having it have a proper installer. You don't have to worry about what version of Java you have. You'll always have the right one that's compiled with and all that stuff. The problem is there's a lot of contributors. That's not a problem. The problem is that like any project, I have to pay my dues, right? Like I can't just walk in and be like, hey guys, here's a pull request with changes the way you install and stuff. Because they would probably rightfully say like, who the hell are you and why do we care? But so you kind of have to like do small stuff. But again, it's like I have so many other projects going on. I can't have like 3 projects going at the same time. Unless I can peel off something really tiny from that. Like Divine Divinity? It's what is the name of it? Focus on the 3. Yeah. What is that? What is the name of it? It's I can pull it up here. Let me just for 1 second here hide the screen for a second because I don't know what tab is going to come up. I don't. Usually it's my email tab that comes up, and I don't want people reading my email. Oh, here it is. It's called Card Forge. It's written in Java. It actually has like a Mac OS version and stuff. So they're calling it Forge, the Magic the Gathering rules engine. So they're calling it the rules engine, but they actually have a, which is their main focus, but they actually have an adventure mode that they talk about here, where you actually just walk around an overworld map and you face, AI opponents, and they have dungeons and stuff like the old DOS game had. What was the it was Chandelar DOS Magic Gathering. Yeah, Abandonware. Was it really just Magic the Gathering? Oh, it was Windows. I thought it was a DOS game. Is this the one? Because I played this back in the day, even though I don't really know Magic the Gathering that much. Is this the one? Yeah. This is it. Yep. And it's abandonware, so you can actually, I think you can just download it and play it. It's going to be like very low res, as from what I understand, because it's 1997 we're talking. But yeah, this is like the old game, and they kind of have something very similar that they're going on that's more modern. Like this uses like the libgdx library and stuff like that, and all those things. Hey, Fishma King, welcome. Oh, Divine Divinity, as close as you've seen Elder Scrolls as an ARPG, but I've never seen that Magic Gathering game. I have to check that out. Yeah, no, like I said, I just stumbled onto this too, and I was, being as though I am a Java dev, like I looked at this and I went, oh, like they have an Android version, they've got an iOS version, like a mobile version of it, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, I do Java stuff, so maybe I can look around and see if they have. But they've got 329 issues, but a lot of them are not necessarily code things, although they do have some GUI ones here. They're like a lot of it's just like they have scripts that run for each like AI that's in the game and stuff, and they have scripts that run that calculate like the different phases of a magic game and all that stuff, and so they have a lot of like work that they have to do in there. Also for some like AI stuff, which is not the AI stuff that we're thinking. It's the traditional AI stuff where like you want the NPCs in the game to that you're battling to be at least mildly competent kind of thing. But yeah, I was looking at that. That looks pretty cool. So, I think I cleared this out, right? There's like a little bit there and a little bit there. I don't think I care. There's a little bit there. I got what I came for. At least. Oh, this did not take me back to where I thought I was going to go. This took me to the Obsidian Throne. I thought this was going to take me back out of there, but it did not. All right, we got more to do. Let's go. That's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. They're giving me lots of XP. Where are we at here? We need 101,000 to the next level, but we're cranking through level 49 relatively quickly here. Ooh, that hurts a lot. You hurt a lot. Okay. Reputation with the outcasts. And Kaiman's chosen. All right. Cheeseball him. Oh, there's a quest marker up here. Oh. Bane Gargoth. Gargoth? Oh, this is a bounty thing that we had to do. That's what's going on. Okay. Among other things. Yeah, we actually have two things to do for him. Whoa, okay, that hurts. Kind of. There we go. Got him. Quest progress done. Yeah, there were two quests that I had to slay him. So that worked out well. Let's just get a little extra bit here. Oh, and I don't think I've speaking of Divine Divinity, I don't think I have that in my library. I don't think I've played it. But it does sound like it is something that I had, thought to come back to or thought to try out at some point. But like I said, I have so many RPGs just of various styles just piling up in my library. That I kind of have to figure out what what to do next and what to take on. Because I recently finished Arcania, which was originally billed as Gothic 4, but it was not well received, and I can understand why, having beat that plus the its expansion, and I have all that recorded. I just have to go through it and write up a script and everything and get a long form video out of it. Just tipped your toes in it. You want to, yeah. It's there's a couple of things. There's a lot of indie stuff emulating that kind of thing as well now, which is kind of nice and interesting. One of the things I'm going to look at, one of the things I've looked at a little bit off camera, and I'm going to start a new run of on stream next week, is called Ancient Kingdom, I believe is the name of it, and it's an early access. It's a small indie title, and they're kind of, it's not a Elder Scrolls like thing. It's kind of more of like a EverQuest kind of thing, single player. But they're kind of like, or it reminds me a lot of like an EverQuest kind of style of game, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's got probably a little bit of balance issues because, I mean, it's early access, so it's going to be that kind of thing. But I was playing a bit of it, and it seemed to have its hooks in me. So take a look at that. I'm glad I continued to look around here, because we're getting all kinds of exalted chests and stuff. There's a rift there. I guess, is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. All right, so that's probably the rift we came in by. EverQuest, single player EverQuest, sign me up. It kind of is. It reminds me a little bit of it. It's not. It invokes a lot of sort of Game Maker, Game Maker Pro kind of thing. It's done in Unity, but it kind of invokes that Game Maker Pro kind of game that you see there, like you see a ton of out on Steam. So it definitely won't win any awards for like music or art or anything like that, but the mechanics are pretty solid. I did think I was losing my vision though, because I think that was the one where I went into the main menu and it was everything seemed blurry, and I'm like, what is going on here? Yes, that's the thing, right? Like, there are some Game Maker games that are um have really good story. You know, it's hard. It's a lot harder to find them because there's so many that don't have a very good story. Um, so there we go. Back to the Plains of Strife. I just have to recollect another ancient heart. Which there's a specific area that we have to go to for the for one of those rifts to do that. Ouch. I need to get some physical protection on this character. We are getting clobbered when they come up, when they get up close and personal. Okay. What else I need to do in the Plains of Strife? I think it was just I just have to enter an Necropolis. So let's see if I can get let's go until we get another Rift Gate so we can get back here faster. Excuse me? What'd you say about death being only the beginning? I didn't quite catch that. Okay, get out of there a little bit. Empowered Veil's Edge. Ether Crystal. We have just have a wall up here. I guess this whole thing is the Acropolis here. This is a confined space for them. Fight them all through the fires. The purifying flames. Oh, so this, oh yeah, this must be because it's, I mean, it's a necropolis, so it would make sense that they would put a cemetery out front of it. Oh, there's the rift. Cool. Gates of Necropolis. Alright, cool. So, out there. Let's go turn some of these things in. I also want to get that heart and then do that shrine. So first of all, return to Black Legion bounty table, Father Kaiman, and oh, Archive of Fates Untold. Okay, so I don't need to be here. I need to be, I need to be, where's that thing at? Where was Father Kaiman? He was in, I think they were over here, Blood Grove, if I remember correctly. I think there were up there, no? No. Is that not the place? I feel like there was a rift like right next to where they were. I'll go up this way and see. I don't remember now. Let's see. It's locked off. Yeah, this is Fort Heron. Well, is this... I don't think Fort Heron is where they were. They were holed up in another place. Oh, I'm honored with Kaiman's Chosen. Oh, nice. Well, that works. I mean, this was worth it. Yeah, this is too far north. They were further south. Because the two factions were on either side of the fort that they were on. So, that's Heron. Sorrow's Bastion. This must be it. Yeah, this is it. This is the place. Because there's that bridge there. There we go. Kaiman's Sanctuary. Where's the bounty table at? First of all, we talked to Father Kaiman. Have you braved the Obsidian Throne? Yes. Bane Gargoth is dead. Stake thrower, two-handed range. Damn, two-handed. Plus 1,000 reputation. Your brave soul and your loyalty to me knows no limits. When the time is right, you shall become my agent of righteousness. With your help, I will banish the darkness from this world and restore Cairn to greatness once more. Okay, what is your will? You have been a loyal follower, and your zealous dedication to our cause is admirable. Even beyond my first chosen, it is Empyrean's will that you handle this task personally. Okay. I must be frank with you. The burden I am about to place upon you is a difficult one, and I can only trust it to you. Far to the north, in the Askarkarn Mountains beyond Darkvale, there's a tomb which houses a powerful relic known as the Eye of Korvac. Empyrean has revealed its location to me after a lengthy meditation. The eye is said to act as a lens into a man's soul. Using it, I can peer into the hearts of my chosen and separate the truly devout from the false. The eye is hidden from mortal hands behind a false wall. Look for a torch that has lost its flame. Acquire the eye for me, and I shall allow you to enter my study and learn all that I have learned. Okay. You get to go into his study.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Yeah, so we're honored now. And I can buy those. What's the so 60, so this is 88,000 probably, right? Yep. Mm-hmm. So let's buy the blueprints at least. And I can sell off some stuff here. I'm just going to sell off all the green stuff because I don't care. I had so much epic stuff that the rare stuff just doesn't do anything for me. Sell those and sell that one. It's a good thing I have all these bags now. And we're good for that right now.
See you around.
Get this. You know how to craft Death Chill. Craft Chosen Waist Guard. Chosen Crusher. Sort that right now. And good there. Oh, I need a point. Let's do, what am I really missing here? I'm missing a lot of physique on these things. I think most of these are physique. That one's cunning though. Which, yeah, I do want that. I do want that epic one-handed ranged one. That's a gun. So let's see if I can get my cunning up a little bit more. I feel like I'm way behind on that, so it is what it is. Where is the I don't think do they have a stash guy here? I don't think they have a stash here. I could be wrong. I don't see the icon for one. They do have a bounty. The Cursed Cthulhu has many loyal followers, but none is reviled as the Chosen. The Chosen of Cthulhu will give the body. One such Chosen is named Thulian. Has been spotted making the rounds at the cult's camps in the Blood Grove. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll accept it because we can now, but I'll do those like off camera as needed. Oh, down here. Oh, I have to just come back to him later. Okay, that's all that is. All right, let's get out of this place. And then I gotta return to the Black Legion bounty table. Oh, I guess I did have to go to the Black Legion bounty table, huh? Okay. Yeah, here we go. You return triumphantly, a bounty fulfilled. Report in. The Black Legion is always looking for capable men and women to assist them on difficult missions. 1,200 iron and plus 300 Black Legion reputation. Alright, so I'm gaining back some of the Black Legion reputation I lost. The Legion requests assistance with a priority target. Yeah, I'm just going to have to... Like I said, I'll do those bounties probably off camera. Because they're pretty straightforward. You're not missing anything. Let's get all that out of there. It's good, and So my stash is just absolutely full right now. What is this? Oh, mark of frostbite. Okay. Epic caster helm. 269 armor, lightning damage, chaos, electrocute. Yeah. Heavy boots. Acid damage. Those are decent. Physical damage, fire damage. Internal trauma damage, burn damage, movement speed. Pierce resistance, poison, acid resistance. It doesn't give me flame patch is the thing I've been holding on to. That's why I just have the 66 armor one, but that requires physique of 429. Holy crap. Still gonna hold on to it over here though. Yeah. Shield damage blocked, offensive, defensive. Player level 50 is required. 557 physique. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get the 557 physique, but I'll just put that back in there for now. And then what we have here, Revenant's Edge. Epic one-handed range. Minus 408 damage per second if equipped, but plus 53 damage per second in offhand. 352 cunning. This is two-handed. And that's axes. Put this in here. Just to kind of separate it a little bit. And yeah, I think we're good for now.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Was there something else I needed to turn in? No. But let's go see if we can get this ancient heart, which is, if I'm not mistaken, recovered parts of the shrine, piece of lost to the void, Blood Grove. Blood Grove, north of Homestead. North of Fort Icon. I thought there'd be 3 different places. I think it's the Blood Grove one I have to go back to, but north of Homestead and the Plains of Strife. It's Blood Grove and Plains of Strife. That's interesting. I wonder if it... okay, well, let's do the Blood Grove one. Which is a little bit harder to find, but it's on here somewhere. I just have to... It doesn't show up, I don't think, on the map or anything. So I don't remember. I think it's down in this area. Down here somewhere. So I'll have to just find it. Those guys down there still hurt a lot. Okay. Just love how they just melt. Fire just absolutely wrecks their faces. All right. Let's go down this way. Over there. Kevin's chosen entrance. So it might be too far south here. Let's head over this way. Can't get over there that way. I gotta go around. What else? Further up here. Okay. That's a NPC down there showing up. There we go. Another hero down. Oh, that was actually I actually did one of the quests I needed to do. One of the bounty quests we picked up. here real fast. I don't remember where this thing is. I know it's tucked away. We'll just do this void touch totem. Since we're in the neighborhood. There you go. Bunch of enemy heroes killed there. Okay, and hey, Premier, welcome on in. How are you doing? Where the heck is this thing at? It's always the last place you look. You've had a headache for a few days, but other than that, good. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, I understand that. I understand that feeling when you're just like not like under the weather and there's just nothing you can do about it other than just trudge through it. I get that. I understand that part. But hey, you know, hopefully you can tackle that and get through it sooner rather than later. Do you have like do you get like migraines and stuff? Is that part of it? That's the one thing I'm... Ooh, level 50, I got an achievement hero. That's the one thing, thankfully, I don't have to deal with, but... I know others who, like, get them routinely, and they just have to kind of, like... They have a whole... Like, they get it enough that they have a whole routine where they just kind of... basically like remove all stimuli from the area and just like kind of lay down and just let it go through its course. Where have I not gone yet? I guess over in this area. That may watch it be this whole time be over in this other area. Like right next. No, this is Guyver's Mill. No, okay. I know it's not there. You only get this way when the weather drops to from 20 to 5 to negative 15. The next week negative 40. Oof. Yeah. Okay. I hear that. Yeah, today was surprisingly chilly. I didn't realize like we actually got a little bit of snow, which, as far as I know, was not in the forecast. Unless they updated their forecasts a few hours beforehand. Yeah, it was just bitter cold today. And it's funny how, like, you can, like, I got a couple of years ago, I had someone come in and replace all of the windows in my house. I wanted them all. I wanted to know how old all of them were, and I want them all to be the same type and everything. Because, like any house, like over the years, you get all these. People replace one or two or three, and they're all over the place in quality and all that stuff. And I did that, and that helped a bunch where it came to, like, because I used to feel like a draft in the wintertime. Like, if it was windy outside, you could kind of feel it inside. So it helped with that, but I could still, when it's really cold out like today, I can still feel like not the draft, but just like it's just generally colder inside the house, even with the heat on. My problem is mostly in the wintertime is just like the hot air heat just dries me right out. So it's like, what the hell happened there? So it just drives me out to the point where I'm like, I there's no amount of water that I could drink that will not, that will wet my whistle or anything. Snow in the front of the house and clear and rainbow in the back of the house. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear that. Very changeable weather. What's the over under on me having just walked past it about 20 times at this point and then I just didn't see it? Hmm. I feel like it was in this area. I've definitely been down in this spot before. I just don't recall where. You know what? I should just look it up because I could be here all night trying to refine this thing. Only the same in either direction here in LA. Oh, here it is. Jeez Louise. There we go. Yeah, LA's got another whole other problem going on. Thankfully, it looks like, from what I'm hearing, the situation is improving in most cases, although the winds are kicking up. They're getting like what do they call it, the Santa Ana winds or whatever. Very much so, yes, yeah, okay. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that, well, I mean, as we all know, like, social media is a mistake. Social media was always a mistake. But, yeah, it's like on the ground, it's been going a lot better than you would actually hear on the socials. Like, people are just making up stuff to get clicks about how bad it is when it's really not. I mean, how bad the response is when the response actually has really been really good. It's getting better. It's a crazy amount of damage. A lot of people, you know, personally losing everything. Yeah. No, it's, I mean, and, you know, it doesn't matter how much, like money you have. Losing everything is losing everything, right? Like, whether you can replace it or not. I mean, yes, they'll be able to replace the stuff. You know, the more money you have, you can kind of replace it, but it's still demoralizing, right? Because you work hard, and you know you get that. It's just it's a setback. It's a bad setback, and granted, it's even worse for people who don't have the money to recover from it. And I'm not taking anything away from them at all. But I think it's also hard all around there. From a mental perspective, not necessarily from a recovery perspective. But, and of course, insurance companies, having worked briefly in an insurance software business, they are, I don't think insurance companies remember why they were established in the first place. Like, they're just literally banks at this point. They're just trying to grab money and not actually give you the insurance protection that you're paying for. Well, there was an H in heart. Okay. That's what I was looking for. So I guess we can get out of here. Where's the exit to this place? I wish to leave. You're at the Eaton Fire, and the wealth in that area is magnitude difference than the Palisades. It's always difficult, but resources are quite. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to take it away from anybody. It's even worse when you can't. You literally can't replace the stuff. I mean, you know, it's not as bad as like actually losing human lives, but I mean, it's still like if you can't replace what you've lost, it's absolutely devastating. I mean, it's as bad as getting sick and having all of your money go to medical bills and still not be able to pay the medical bills, you know? Like, there's certain events that can just absolutely devastate. And that's natural disaster and other things will do it. And the worst part of all that is I don't know that's, I mean, I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I don't know that it's going to get any better even after we get past this current crisis, right? Like it seems to me like fires and stuff are becoming maybe more frequent in California than they've been in a while. Now, I don't know if that's really true or not. Maybe it's a, information bias where you're just hearing about it more often than you used to, but it does seem like it's, you're either getting massive floods or you're getting massive fires in a row. You were close enough that you would have had to evacuate, but thankfully you didn't have to. That's good. I mean, it's good you didn't have to evacuate or anything, but that is super scary. That is super scary. It's one of the reasons why so living in Pennsylvania, like there's been times where I've been asked, like, why don't you move to like further down south where you don't have to deal with snow and stuff and all this stuff, and I'm like, well, yes, I have to deal with snow where I'm at, but I also am sort of in, I'm in the Delaware Valley area, right? So I have all kinds of mountain ranges to sort of that historically break up a lot of the bad stuff. Like, yeah, we get hurricanes, we get, blizzards and stuff, but we don't get them that often. And usually we come out relatively unscathed. But things could be, like, we don't have to necessarily worry about tornadoes, although we do get the occasional tornado watch. Which has been more frequent in the last 5 years than it's ever been. But traditionally we didn't have to deal with it because all the winds would get broken up by the mountain ranges and stuff like that. So, like, I feel like I'm in a roughly tame area. Although, like I said, the last couple of years, things are starting to change. We're getting milder winters, which I'm not upset about. But we're also getting, like, for the first time that I've seen in a while, like tornado watches in the summertime occasionally. And I mean, obviously we had that crazy earthquake, what, 10 years ago or whatever, which is the first time I've ever experienced anything like that. And then I think we had another one relatively recently that was, it was enough to like rattle a window, but it wasn't anything like the big one that we had where, you know, I was literally at work at the time and we were working in this old converted sort of warehouse thing. And I remember sitting at the desk and, you know, I was sitting on one side and some of my colleagues were sitting on the other side. And I just remember the floor shaking like crazy. And I'm like, is that a truck going by or something? And then I looked up and saw all the pipes in the ceiling like literally shaking back and forth. I was like, oh, this is something a lot different. As you stand there with like pipes swinging back and forth above you that shouldn't be moving at all, you're like, should I get to somewhere safe? He ponders as is potentially in danger. Thankfully, it wasn't. There was a little bit of damage, not to some older buildings, but nothing. Nothing that wasn't repairable. So you have to find some mountains to protect you. It wouldn't necessarily hurt. I mean, our biggest problem is Canada, honestly. When they had the big Canadian fires, we were getting all the smoke from them. I mean, Canada gives us all their cold air and they give us all their smoke, so from their fires. So honestly, I mean, you know, we just got to blame Canada some more, I think, is what it comes down to. All right, Outlaw. Thank you for dropping by, and you have a good night, sir. What is it? What time is it? It's getting up there for me. Let's do this one. Let's restore this shrine, because I've been wanting to do that this whole time here. I guess I'll put some more into cunning there. And then I'll probably call it there. Where was that shrine at? It's right up there. Okay. It's not too far from the rift here. Go. Scorpion Sting has reached level 9. Find this again. I know it's on like the top of the ridge here, so just gotta follow this around. Yeah, here it is. It's showing up on the mini map now. Okay, ruined shrine. Offer those up. Shrine cleansed. Empowered Codex of Reckoning. Oh, and we're getting attacked. Go figure. It's overrun. Ooh, okay, something is... Oh, there we go. I'm out. Nice. Chthonians have been purged.
Have you come to pay your respects, mortal?
Avatar of Mogdragon, you have done the Rawari a great justice this day, mortal. For this, I thank you. Is this your shrine? 1 devotion point awarded. Nice. The shrine was created in my honor. Yes, it is one of many, though. None suffered the corrupting presence of Cthon as this one. Your valor shall not go without reward. Rovers, 1500 rovers reputation, 1 devotion point, spell woven threads, and mark of Myrmidon. May I ask some questions? What is your relationship with the rovers? Rawari are my chosen people. It is through them that I shall act out my will in the coming darkness. How did you convince Rowan to cede his throne in Arkovia? An ancient tale, one I enjoy retelling. However, I convinced him of nothing. I saw into his heart and revealed to him the truth he already knew. It was Rowan who had wisdom to accept my words as nothing less, and for that his descendants have my blessing. You mentioned a coming darkness? Be certain of this, mortal. The suffering of your people has only begun. That's ominous. Okay. Shrine has already been restored. Cool. Very cool. Alright, so we did that. Return to Kaiman's chosen bounty table and... anything else? I don't have to go back to the Rowan or anything, it looks like. Okay, let's go back to the bounty table since we ended up doing that. I'll turn that in real fast. Grab another one, but like I said, I'll do that off camera. Also, let's see, how much iron bits do I have? 78,000. Can I get to 88 by selling some of this? We're one-handed ranged. Plus 333 damage per second in the offhand. 355 cunning. 352. You know what? We'll hold on to this one. Crest of the Black Legion. I can sell that. These are mostly shields and stuff. Okay. Alright, that is what it is. We don't have the 88,000 I need for that. I've already learned both of those, so we're good there.
Put it to good use.
Let's go to the bounty table, report in. And Searing Ember, and get more reputation. I'll just accept whatever the bounty is. I don't necessarily care what it says. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Yep. Let me go just so I know where I'm at. Let's just go back to Devil's Crossing when I start up again, so I know. I mean, we'll end up, I guess we'll start in Devil's Crossing anyway when I restart the game, but anyway, friends, that is going to do it for me. You know what? I do have that 1 devotion point, don't I? I forgot about that. So what are we going to do next here? I guess... was the one? See, the problem with this layout here is I have a hard time telling what I've done and or where I was going. What was over here? Stun duration, reduced freeze duration. This resistance, yeah. I started another constellation, didn't I? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one, right? Pierce damage, armor. No. Yes, this one. Mantis. Pierce damage and armor. Fire damage, chaos damage. Spirit, chaos resistance. Fire damage, chaos damage. So what's up here? Defensive ability, elemental resistance. Oh yeah, because this gets me to physical resistance eventually. So let's do that. Alright, good. Good. You know, it didn't actually tell me I wanted to save that. I guess it did it. Okay. Yeah, alright. So that'll do it, my friends, for Grim Dawn this week. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Well, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's dropped by. I really do. For those who are watching or do eventually watch this on the YouTubes, I'd very much appreciate a like and or a subscribe if you enjoyed it. That would be really swell. That helps out a lot. Not required, but it's always appreciated. And yeah, tomorrow night, let's see, it's Friday night, so I will be doing some coding on stream. Probably picking up with the streamer bot thing that I'm trying to work on. And then Saturday, I should be back to trying to learn how to do game development in Java. So I'll be doing, those will be my coding streams, hopefully. And since I have off on Monday, there might be a stealth stream on Sunday. We'll see. It depends on what mood I'm in, but I might stealthily go online and stream something, whatever the case may be. So we'll see. I don't know. I've been debating actually doing like a working stream. So instead of doing coding like I've been doing, I was thinking of trying to do some video editing and stuff and writing a script for the videos that I've done. I have recorded for Arcania. It sounds like a really boring stream, but my coding streams aren't exactly the pinnacle of entertainment either, so I might try it and see what happens. I mean, it'll be an excuse to be in, I guess, the just chatting category at least. So we'll see what that brings with it. But I'm debating that. We'll see if I am in the mood to do that or not, because I feel like I've been, as always, been just putting that stuff off and putting it off, and I'm like, maybe if I just make an event out of it, I'll actually do it and get it done. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that is it for me for tonight, my friends. Let's see if is there anybody live on Twitch that I can suggest? No, there is not. There is not. Okay, that's fine. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you. Bye.
Same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year.
No, the worst.